Hello, my name is Indrajit and I have come here for a storytelling. I'll be speaking in English. I'm standing over the pit of fire. The fire is raging, it's warm. It's quite cozy out down here. Maybe it's time for me to jump into it and finish the existence that I hate so much. Some of you might be wondering why I'm planning to suicide. It's my power that destroys humanity all the time. My power in their hearts forces women to get assaulted, children to get assaulted, and yet I do not find any use of my existence. My name is lust, and I am one of the 7 deadly sins. My other brothers are pride, anger, envy, greed, sloth, gluttony. But I find no use of my existence, so I'm thinking of ending myself. Lust is an average height demon human. His hair was more like colored with Valentine's rose. And all of a sudden, a voice comes from behind him. Dude, what the hell are you doing? I told you shouldn't drink so much last night. Now you're acting like humans. I should die. Nonsense. Lust turned back. He saw a tall, lean guy with electric hair, bright as the morning sun. Pride stood there. Brother, this is not the time for you to stand over there and start ending yourself every time you start drinking. Pride kept on persuading him to come down from there. His voice was so loud that the other brothers also came out. All of them persuaded Lust to come down from not taking a sudden stop. Lust finally got persuaded and he said, fine, I won't end my life. But I'm tired of my existence and how humanity is destroying himself. So I'm going to take my power from them. I have that much of right. So he raised his hands towards earth and all of a sudden, a pink kind of wave flew from earth towards his hand. And then Lust said, listen, you stopped me from dying, so I took all my lust power from humans. Now I'm going to go on an exile. I'll give humans the time to recuperate from his damages and progress further. Lust went off, away into the horizon, far away where nobody could see him. Days changed to months, months to years, years to decades, decades to centuries, centuries to millennia, and after a few couple millennia, Lust came back from his self-imposed exile. He thought now humans would be better. I took away the crime part, so they would grow. He rushed and came to see how Earth looked. And yes, there were a lot of millennia gone away, so Earth looked different. The continents had changed, landmass had changed. Earth looked blue, green, and there were spots of brown somewhere. The ocean was partly crystal clear with bright blue. The forests had conquered the land. Wait, what? Lust was shocked. How can forests conquer the land? Where are humans then? Because humans and forests don't go side by side. It's either them or here. Then he looked closely towards earth again. And there were certain nomadic brown spot villages, very few in each of these nations. Lust was shocked. Okay, hold on. How come humans just got into the reverse engineer of evolution and became nomadic settlers again? And how are there so few of them? Now you see what you have done, Lust? He turned back. It was that same sparkly boy sitting on a rock in a sad voice. We were all here, Pride said. Only you were missing and this is what happened. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. Lust was shocked. Humans are supposed to grow. I took it away from them. All the other brothers couldn't explain it to him how this happened. And then all of a sudden, children, I'll take it from here. A tall, dark man in black trench coat, grey jeans, and a dark gothic hat stood behind him. He wore a locket with the Christian cross, only the cross was reverse. They called him Uncle. People like us call him by different names: Satan, Lucifer, Devil. This Lucifer uncle came and sat beside us. He said, child, answer my question. Have you heard of the phrases thirst for knowledge, passion for success, lust for power? When you took your powers away from humans, you took all forms of your power. After you left, humans had no thirst for growing. They had no zeal for discovery or invention or exploration. They didn't have the power, passion to conquer the planet, to grow beyond and find the unanswers. You left and they also became quiet. Soon marriages failed, population decreased, and now they are the endangered species of the very planet they wanted to conquer. I understand what you felt. Your intentions were correct. But just like the people department sitting in the heaven department gave them the power of day, we gave them the power of night. But that was just power. How they used it was their choice. Humans live in the biggest lie in their entire life, that we force them to do the wrong things. No, they choose and they want to do the wrong things because it is easy, because it is fun for them. We just gave them the power. You should not blame yourself for their choices. Saying this, Lucifer went away. Everyone was silent. Lust quietly looked at planet Earth. Realization dawned on him. And then all of a sudden he smiled. I have an idea. No more ideas, Pride shouted. Every time you took an idea, we are the ones who are getting blamed all the time. I want to go to Earth, born as a human, and teach humans how to use my powers properly. Pride was like, I knew it was a bad idea. The other brothers were like, Gluttony was like, maybe I can join. I mean, people have lost all their recipes. I'm hungry, so I can teach them their recipes back like pizza and noodles. Rage came back and said, all the brothers that I have are the dumbest group of people that I've ever existed with. But you, he pointed at last, you are the one who's always pissing me off the worst. But for once, maybe your crazy idea might give me an adventure to live. Pride said, if all my younger brothers are going to go, I can't leave them alone. So all the 7 deadly brothers, the 7 deadly sins, they stood in a line and they jumped towards planet Earth to be born as humans. And as they were floating towards Earth and they were converting into rays of light, Pride shouted towards Lust and said, Oi, I see I am going to be born on a village to the north of the mountains and you are going towards the south. Don't die on me. These humans have very small lives. We'll meet again. Saying this, they all floated towards Earth. What adventures these 7 deadly brothers had is for another day. For today, Namaste.